Let's turn our attention to another very important part of the world, Pakistan. To do that, we're joined by Imran Khan. He's no introduction, but chairman of Pakistan. How do you say it? Tariqa-Insa?
Movement for Justice.
Movement for Justice.
Tehreek-e-Insaf.
Movement for Justice. I think we're all very interested in your own view of what's happening in Pakistan at the moment, because if you read the most negative headlines, people would be fearful that this is a country where the government is starting to lose control and lose grip. There are concerns about an internal civil war. This is a country, of course, that has nuclear weapons. What's the reality from your viewpoint?
Well, nuclear weapons are safe. So that's the good news. Bad news is that the economy has nosedived, massive unemployment, gas load shedding, electricity shortages, so unemployment, inflation. But the positive side is that for the first time in 40 years, there's a mass movement for change, much bigger than what you see in the Middle East. And so the hope lies in a movement which wants reforms, which wants end of corruption, which wants the leadership to be accountable to the people. And so this movement is now spreading, of course led by my party. And the optimism is that, we through free and fair elections, we will have a change, a positive change in Pakistan. So that's where the hope lies.
How do you get from where we are to literally just holding free and fair elections and having a result that will stand up, and the military will respect, and all the other constituent parts will respect?
Well, across the board, whether it's the military, whether it is the common man, whether it is the religious people, whether they are the elite, the westernized classes, everyone wants a change. Because people realize that this system is going nowhere, institutions have collapsed, and corruption has gone through the roof. So it's this consensus for a change which is driving this movement. Now, what are the positives? We have a vibrant media, which is what has led this movement. Unlike the Middle East, where you had social media, in Pakistan, the electronic media is driving the change. So we have a Supreme Court that's independent. We have now an electorate that is politically aware like it's never been before. So all we need is free and fair elections, which the Supreme Court is ensuring. I think Pakistan's golden age is about to start.
So is this a sort of a Pakistan, I don't want to use the word Arab Spring, but you know what I mean, this version of it, this movement, and is technology playing a part in this or not?
Well, Pakistan is ahead of the Arab Spring, because remember, our democracy is way ahead of what is happening in the Middle East. Middle East has seen long periods of dictatorship. Pakistan has actually, compared to India, we got slowed down by military takeovers. But what you're seeing right now is a movement that is way ahead of the Arab Spring, in the sense that our movement started 4 years ago behind the Chief Justice, what was called the lawyers' movement. It got hijacked, counter-revolution, but now it's again started, but with much more passion and strength. So this is, unlike most of the Arab Spring, it's not led by any political party, it's just young people coming up. Ours is led by a political party now, but it's also our electronic media, which in the Middle East is government controlled. Ours is free and vibrant electronic media, which is also driving the change through an explosion of information.
And we appreciate your time. We're going to let you go, but thank you for giving that insight and that window now. If I was in private, I'd also be asking you to show me how to reverse swing a ball, but there are much more important things to talk about. But thank you very much indeed for joining us.